Greetings, my excellent friends. It is Christmas in Japan. A time for chicken buckets and the impending doom of the world. At least that's what our friend the Spectre of Death tells us. It is in fact almost Christmas, which means it isn't Christmas. But it will be. Within the next 20 minutes of gameplay, it will be. Last we left off, we got a girlfriend. But we're not going to acknowledge it.
I suppose.
I have no choice but to go on, is what she says, like 2 hours after a declaration of love. Da-da-da-dee-da-da. On to today's news. Service worker Yumiko Sasamaki, 28, and office worker Nobuko Fukuchi, 26, have been reported missing one after the other. Police are searching for leads and ask the public for assistance. We'll be able to walk the dog with her tonight, and it won't come up.
Really?
Oh, there's no school tomorrow, huh? I'm not really doing anything. What about you? It's the 23rd. Yeah, I don't know.
Not bad.
Is that right? It's nice to just relax once in a while, huh? Well, make sure you spend the time wisely. Why is there no school on the 23rd? Emperor's birthday. Wait, we have to go to school on the 24th and the 25th, but we don't have to go to school on the 23rd? That is dumb. There's an ending ceremony on Saturday and then a welcoming ceremony 2 weeks later! Oh, God. What, you wanted a holiday? Nah, wrong hemisphere for that. 23rd, oh, so tomorrow. Put it in tomorrow. Okay. La 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 la. Arf.
Koromaru always looks happy when he comes here. Perhaps I'll make this a regular stop on my own walks. So, it may not be appropriate to mention this, but...
I know, you're in love with me. We had this discussion earlier.
It's almost Christmas, so... I mean, do you... never mind. Forget I said anything.
I think you could... I think you could come out with it.
Welcome back. Did you pick something up again? Ah, I was wondering what it could be. It seems you've got quite an eye for beauty, Koromaru. Well, I suppose it is getting rather cold. Let's start heading back.
Well, he did give it to you, didn't he?
I thought you were gonna go visit your mother's grave.
Sanada-san.
You sure this is where you want to be?
Well, I was planning on visiting her, but when I thought about what I was gonna say to her, it just didn't feel right. I've still got unfinished business to take care of first.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't have anything to tell Shinji right now. I've got my own stuff to deal with.
An unbeatable enemy, huh? I wonder what it's like.
Beats me. That doesn't matter, though. I've already made up my mind. I don't care what I'm up against. I'm gonna look it straight in the eyes.
Straight in the eyes. I like the sound of that. You can count me in too.
All right.
Today is the Emperor's birthday. There is no school. Tanaka doesn't do an Emperor's birthday special? Wow. Slightly disappointed in him. But na. Let's put the taiyaki in the fridge. I'm chilling in the fridge.
Let's see.
Don't think of this as our last Christmas. But I already put the title in the fucking... Okay. Don't think of this as our last Christmas. Simply think of it as this year's Christmas. And enjoy it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. My teacher is so boring. I don't really dislike him, he's just annoying. We're 6th graders. We're almost out of elementary school. I wish I had another teacher. You will. You just need to pass into the next school year and you'll be out of there. Hayase today. Really. Just like the mystery doesn't take holidays, we reporters can't take holidays either. And I think I'm close to a real breakthrough on this one. I can't take a break when I'm this close. Nah, then you'll ruin it. I studied all about cats. I learned cats can't see the color red. I wonder what that's like. Well, if you're around me, fucking boring. The cat is looking around.
What's up?
Oh, hey there, Yuki. I was just about to grab a bite. How about you?
Yeah.
Cool, let's go. I'm going hard on the meat today. Oh, actually, you going ahead. I'm not done working out yet, but I'll be right there. You invited me.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
You're late. Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess I need to train more. Whew. Let's go in. I'm super thirsty. Oh, that was great. I always say food tastes better with a buddy. I used to come here all the time with my teammates, but...
But what? I'll come back here with you. At least they're not making it difficult this time.
You're the only one who says that anymore. Anyway, they wouldn't come now even if I invited them.
But November was last month.
I don't really get along with people who don't take the sport seriously. Even started training at different times. Nothing's organized anymore. I used to love it there, you know. I spent all my time on the track, practicing and training. We all loved track and had so much fun together. But then... never mind. It doesn't matter. We're too different, them and me. I'm going to reach heights they never will. I have to.
It's kind of strange how many exercise bros there are in this game. Like, there's 3 of them. We don't need that many. Like, this guy's the problem, I think. Although his social link so far is better written than Miyamoto's, but, like, I don't think we need... I think ideally this guy's story would be in Miyamoto's slot. And the Starlink was something, I don't know, more interesting. That isn't the same archetype. Because we already have Sanada, we already have Miyamoto. We don't need a third dude of this kind. Hayase is really passionate about his sport. I feel like we're getting closer. The star looks very smug.
Sorry, that was a weird conversation. I think I'll do lunges the whole way home. You keep at it too. No slowing down.
Down. I decided to go back to the dorm.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hello. There are 8 more days until New Year's Eve. Yuki-san, do you know what you'll decide yet? Well, I do. I'm going to fight. I was thinking about it a lot, but then I realized there wasn't much to think about. I mean, I can't tell my mom and Aragaki-san that we failed, so that's that. Seems like you're all deciding to fight. However, y'all realize that if I choose the other thing, like the only person you'll be fighting is me. That's true. We appear to have ever so slightly Christmased the dorm. I didn't even notice that. Da 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 da. Christmas Eve tomorrow. Many Christmas trees all over town will shine through the night.
By the way,
The other day I was flipping through a magazine when I saw this poll. It was about how much money people want their partners to spend on their Christmas presents. I'm usually interested in that kind of thing, but not right now.
okay.
I guess stuff like money and presents doesn't feel like it matters a whole lot anymore, huh? The movement is sort of slidey. Your guy moves faster than he walks. Yeah, it's... This isn't the sort of game where you pay attention to that, because there's no combat on the field. Like, you're not wrong, but it's not something I, like, noticed. Because this is a turn-based game, I guess sort of in Tartarus, because you ambush them from behind, but, like, even then. When I'm just walking around in here, it's just to talk to people. But it's definitely an area where they did not care to refine it. Because they didn't need to.
I think...
It's comforting knowing that there's someone watching over me. So I can't give up. I'll do whatever it takes to get as far as I can. So they, the Milla Jovovich Elusive Target is out, Rob, and from the advertising, I can't tell if it's another limited time one or not. I can tell that they're bringing the ones they've taken away back, which is good. So I guess those 2 from last year will just be buyable for 2 weeks, once or twice a year, for right now and forever. But, I can't tell from the advertising whether it's going away or not. Do you happen to know? Anyway, what are we doing tonight? Oh, of course, we're walking doggies right there. And staring at me like, how could you possibly not have noticed me? Yukari. Okay. Completing the trio of girls, I guess.
Town always looks so happy when we're on break. Maybe it's because everyone's all together. Go run to your heart's content.
It's not time limited this time. That's interesting. I wonder if it was, yeah, estate-based then. Because, like, okay, it's suspicious that it happened twice. But why are those two in particular delisted when they're not active? But all of the other ones are fine. Is it the M&M rights holder, and is it Eminem's management and Bruce Lee's estate being like, hey, we want to do it this way? I don't know.
It's almost Christmas, isn't it?
If it is, then IO should say that, because they probably push a lot of heat off of themselves.
I usually do a holiday party every year with my club members.
You are trying to finish the 4 or 5 mission stories in the arcade before you attempt the ET. And you're absolutely going to take the ET itself as safe and fast as you can and not engage with the Resident Evil sections. I haven't looked at this because like I'm not going to stream this one because there isn't enough content. Maybe there isn't just the one target, but I don't really. They're so cool. I wanna tick the ET off. Certainly. It's you can't do it without spoiling something. Although I guess if there are 5 different mission stories, then you can probably do the target in a bloodless way without engaging with them, right? Is there a method that's fast and that's just, you know, show up, ignore all the plot threads, snipe her and leave? Like, is that a thing that can be done? Or is it like the Bruce Lee one where there's a truckload of mandatory bullshit? Because, like, the story in the M&M one was basically on rails and was no danger, so that was good. That was a relief. The Bruce Lee one, I think, is too complicated for its own good, and I'm not looking forward to when it comes back.
But to be honest, I don't know if I'd be in the mood for something like that this year. Guess I shouldn't be such a downer though, huh?
I mean, the end of the world is actively coming if we don't stop it, so I can understand you wanting to not be particularly festive this year, yes.
Oh, there you are. And you've got something again, don't you? Is that an early Christmas present for us?
It's an onyx.
Koro-chan, were you digging around again? Your nose is all dirty. Come here. Let's get you cleaned up before we go home.
One week.
Wow!
Today is December 24th, Christmas Eve, an important day in Europe and America. Although unlike in Japan, December 25th, Christmas Day, is even more important. Do you all know why we celebrate the holiday in the first place? In Japan, Christmas Eve is just a day for couples to spend time together and give gifts. And Christmas Day is a day to get a bucket of chicken. God, I love that. Should I close my eyes? No.
So that's why.
And then, beneath the largest, most beautiful fur, we made a vow to love each other, unconditionally, forever and ever. The twinkling lights from the trees danced upon our faces as we gazed into each other's eyes. So romantic! I forced myself to stay awake while the teacher banged on about her fiancé. You can actually do the target fast and safe with that thing. Not engage the story at all. Don't spoil yourself until you actively follow the arcade. Oh, so what you're saying is I can do the AT, save the arcade for a stream once there's more targets up. Maybe once the next one comes along. That way I have 2 to work on. Although, if you say there's 5 stories in it, there probably is enough for one stream of just her. It's just that it would be nice to not have to worry about doing it in a timely fashion. That's the main thing I don't want is the time pressure. Because I'd rather finish this shit first. At the very least. Merry Christmas. So if you okay, so is this the point where if you've dated 5 girls, if you've told 5 girls that that you love them, you have 5 text messages here, and you have to make 4 of them sad? Is this how they get you? Whereas I have been faithful. Although it is funny that my relationship began on the 22nd of December, because yes, for all 4 of the other girls, you can have been dating them for several months at this point. I've never thought of spending Christmas together with someone before, but then I met you. Today I want it to be just the 2 of us. I'll be waiting for your response. That is not an invitation, that is a demand. That is the same energy she brought to locking the roof down so that she could have a private conversation with us. That is not, would you like to spend Christmas Eve with me? That is, you are spending Christmas Eve with me. Alright. I think I have to actually close to accept. Should I spend time with Mitsuru? I'm allowed to not? Wow! Again, it would be extremely funny. I've spent the entire... To contextualize this, Rob, since you're here and haven't been following, when the game started, knowing that in Persona games you get to pick a romance option out of the major character girls, I'm like, her, she's the one, she's the best one. And then it turned out that she has the absolute strictest requirements to start to get to know. And you cannot start to get to know her until November in-game, when everybody else you're talking to by, like, July. So we've spent the last in-game month speed-running the side story with her. And Guambush pointed out yesterday when we finally got to the... Each one of them culminates in like an opt-in, opt-out conversation where they are like, hey, I'm falling in love with you, and you can be like, yeah, or nah. And because you need to do all of the character stories to get the normal buffs, so for all 4 of the other girls, I have been systematically rejecting them. And then we get to this one 2 days before the deadline for Christmas Eve, and then Guanbush says, yeah, it'd be really funny if you said no here. I couldn't do it. I might rewind and hang with the guys to see the scene. Is she the same Mitsuru who's in a BlazBlue game? Probably not, unless it's a crossover. I don't know that game, so... Mitsuru Kirijo? Persona does do some wild crossovers, but I don't know. But yeah, we might rewind and find this one out. But I want to do the actual scene that I came here for first. Yeah, I think in Persona 5, if you have dated all of the girls, then instead of getting to spend time with one of them, they actually show up to give you a gift at the same time. And when they realize that you've been two-timing, they all get together to beat you up. That doesn't happen here, I guess. You get to get out of it by them sending you text messages, but... Yeah. Oh, that's Valentine's. Never mind. Still pretty good. My plans for Christmas have been set.
Are you ready? You didn't invite anyone else, did you? Wait, what am I saying?
What if it was Koromaru? Would that be okay?
Sorry, I'm having some trouble remaining calm. I'll let you decide where we should go.
It is that Mitsuru. She was in the Season 1 DLC for the crossover fighting game. Well, yeah, because you said cross. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, this is... I mean, she's existed for almost 20 years at this point, because Persona 3's original version is that old. This is a remake, that's why it looks modern. But this is like her canon home game, so to speak. Everything else that she's been in has been a spin-off or a crossover or whatever. I decided to spend Christmas Eve with Mitsuru. I assume that she's a particularly popular character on account of how she's better than everybody else in this game,
What a
but
sight.
that might just be my preferences.
I thought I was accustomed to Christmas decorations by now.
She probably had a different voice actor in anything else she's in, though, because they recast everybody for the remake.
But for some reason, they look especially beautiful today.
Not as beautiful as you. I mean, I have to, right?
Hey, don't tease me.
I'm not.
Well, shall we stroll around for a bit? Even a simple walk with you is quite pleasant. No manner of extravagant party could offer an experience like this. Here, I'd like you to have something.
Top grade grape juice.
I put in a special order for you. My hope is we take some time to enjoy it together once things have settled down.
Yeah, that would make sense that she's taken from the Persona fighting game.
I'm glad I was able to give this to you today. Thank you.
Should I gift something? Nah, no. What kind of present should I give? Perfume, brand wallet, brand watch, brand purse, Japanese doll, and goggle-eyed idol. I believe these are the two that are particularly suited to her. Just give her a fucking transformer. Is this game set in a college dorm? No, it's a high school. We are in a dorm though. It's a Japanese high school that's very sort of urban, but we're on like an island. We're on like an island owned by a rich corporation. Her rich corporation, actually. She's the daughter of the president of the corporation. Except that president died, so I guess she's gonna be the president of the corporation. And we are specifically staying in a dorm. In our case, it's because we don't have parents. In some of our party members' cases, they do have families. It's just that they're staying in the dorm because we're all working together on the whole shadow demon midnight problem, where we go into a doom tower at night and fight monsters and try to save the world. So the dorm thing is out of convenience for the group's function. I think. Which one? The Japanese doll her hair really grows, or a doll that looks eerily alive? Here, Mitsuru, I got this at a black market auction. If she starts
You
talking,
prepared a
don't
gift
worry
for me?
about it.
Now this is a surprise. I suppose you've given me yet another memory I'll never want to forget. Thank you. I'm glad you're the one I get to spend today with.
Mitsuru seems thrilled with the present.
For once, I feel calm. Like I'm finally at peace. I should probably let you know. When I see you enjoying yourself with Yukari or the others, I get restless.
Sorry?
But at the same time, it's a pleasure to be reminded of these feelings I have. In all honesty, I never thought I'd be allowed to be this happy.
I shared a tender moment with Mitsuru.
Oh, it's already gotten so late. When I'm with you, I sometimes find myself wishing for the clock to stop moving. What a peculiar feeling. Could it be... sorry. I was just talking to myself. It's nothing. Come on, don't look at me like that. You're going to see how flushed my face is. This place is awfully bright. Do you mind if we go somewhere else?
Yes, I do mind. I spent time with Mitsuru until night fell. Class has ended for today. Oh, wow, it's the 25th. we just ate a day. Okay. Merry Christmas. And now it's just a normal day? Fucking Miyamoto Fuka Hayase Bebe? Really? Who are we spending time with on Christmas? Please don't tell me we're maxing Kenji. Bebe! We're maxing Bebe on Christmas. Never thought I'd be Bebe maxing on Christmas Day. You know, there's a lot more of those apathy syndrome people lately, and everything's weird. But Christmas was super amazing. It was so pretty at Polonia Mall, too. Huh? You went there? Aren't you going on about eating dinner at a fancy restaurant this year? And again, I guess that's still better than me. I end up spending it alone. Yeah, they really don't value the 25th at all, do they? Although, I think Snip talks about that as well. In Finland, they don't... I guess there's just a bunch of countries that don't consider the 25th to be the day that Christmas happens. It's strange for me. Wow, you've been updating a lot lately. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. I don't have any plans today, I just want to be with him. He got me a wonderful Christmas present, and I'm tickled pink. Another day goes by, look at the time fly. Don't you worry sometimes about the stains that art students leave? No? Really? Why would I care about people making the school dirty? Am I the janitor? Fuka needs points again. Jesus, I can see why it's Bebe. Well, there's 5 options. All equally valid. Hell, Hayase is still way behind, but whatever. Or is it that he's available on a lot of, like, holiday days where the school people aren't, so that's why he's going slower? Alright, Biba, let's go. Actually, let's see that Christmas Eve scene. I've got to save now. Right in front of there. Let's see that Christmas Eve with the guys scene. Unfortunately, we do have to do this again. Now we make Mitsuru sad in an alternate timeline. Politely decline. Oh. I love you, but not enough to spend Christmas with you. Oh, wait, it's just a normal fucking day? Well, that sucks. Huh. I guess they don't do it like they did in P5. Look at that, 97% went on a date with her. What kind of loser doesn't have a girlfriend at Christmas Eve? Not me, let's go back.
Hello, hello.
Oh, Makoto Dono. Exams have come to an end. We both fought hard. Now my brain is exhausted. It is the final countdown. Today my kimono shall be completed.
Thank you.
Katashi Kanai, you have my thanks. Now, to finish this.
There we go. At last, it is fini.
Great work.
You always know the right things to say.
Yeah, that's because the right things to say are fed to me. But in that case, it was a guess.
When my uncle sees this, he will surely change his mind about Nihon.
We didn't pay enough attention to see which was the most popular. How do we tell that? I guess... I mean... Go back. Probably. In the stream, I mean.
It is time for him to concede. I must hurry and go see him. Tutsui. Aloha. I have to say goodbye for a little while. But someday, I will return. I will not give in to my uncle. Please, take this.
Money pouch?
I made it out of the leftover material from the kimono.
Oh, the pouch. I thought you were giving me stacks of cash.
It is a symbol of our friendship. Please, please wait for me. I am certain I will return.
Although it probably wouldn't be yen. It'd probably be just like a bunch of France bucks or whatever they are.
Here in Nihon, the times I feel truly at home, they are the times I spend with you, my Tomodachi.
Franks? Good luck out there.
You are so thoughtful.
Fuka Yukari Chihiro Mitsuru. I think the one of the issues, and I guess that implies that Yuko is fifth. One of the issues with Mitsuru is the availability thing, because Blue Moon mentioned very early that Mitsuru was her first choice, but Chihiro is who she ended up with the first time she played because of how unavailable Mitsuru was. Bebe seems to really care about me. I've gained a lifelong friend.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Temperance Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the temperance within thyself.
Cool, we've maxed out our temperance, which I guess means Johnny Silverhand can take over now. can now fuse Yerlungur, the governor of the heavens.
It pains me to say this, but I will be leaving tomorrow. I'll be back.
I promised Bebe I'd see him again. That was a lie. And then I went back to the dorm.
I see you're back.
So today's December 25th. All this talk about death and fate. What a depressing Christmas. Christmas will be better next year. That's right, I said it. Next year. I'm not gonna let the world end. While only 3% did daily life, there were other guys you could have hung out with. Oh, so there was something there? I didn't get the impression of it, I suppose. Are we sure it wasn't linked episodes? I could investigate, but I'd have to go through that thing again. I don't know. About half the students were absent from the closing ceremony after the second term, due to apathy syndrome. Just normal social... Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Like, there were social links available, and I assumed that those were just regular stuff. Like Kenji's. Well. Don't someone look like the cat that got the cream? From what I heard, you got home late last night, too. You gotta flaunt it, man. I'm so jealous. Hey, you've got eternal love. It's just that somebody shot her. Well, somebody shot you. Yeah, sorry, man. You would have a hell of a Christmas if it wasn't for that bullshit. Tayaki is chilled, and there is a card tucked under it. Dear Yuki-san, Merry Christmas from Amada. If you'd like, please take some of this chocolate, too. Someone from the shrine gave these to Koromaru. But since dogs can't eat chocolate, I'm assuming whoever that fucker was just wanted to poison him. It seemed like Koromaru wanted you to have them, so here you go. I took one for myself, too. In Soviet Russia, dog gives chocolate to you! There's a notice inside the fridge. 9th of the 1st. We can go to Tartarus on Christmas Day? Fuck off, no. Also, Igus is gone a while. Wow.
Hey.
I wonder how Ryoji-kun spent his Christmas. Did he try to chat up some girls and have fun? Or did he spend it alone crying? The last time we saw him. Well, that's fucking bleak. I bet he had fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
Let me think.
It's going to be winter vacation soon. You decided what you're going to tell him yet? Wait, don't tell me now. I want to hear it when the day comes. There's only 1 week left. I'm sure this will be both the longest and shortest week of our lives. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's Ken? Linked episode. Yuki-san, I know you're a busy person, but do you have some time to spare? I'll be waiting on the 4th floor of the dorm. Yeah, that makes sense. Never expire. It's interesting that some people were listed there as watching a DVD with Amada. So he would have been available for that if he didn't have the linked episode. But what causes him to not have the linked episode? Unless it's been available before and I've skipped it for some reason. Ba-da-da-dee-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. He's not in here. I thought he said 4th floor. Oh! How the hell did I miss you? I came up here! Oh, I just went like that, and... yeah, came out of here, and I went in there. And no idea. Hi. Did you see my message? I have a request for you. Whatever.
Thank you very much.
Well, let's head to the roof first.
Sorry for making you come all the way up here.
You gonna push me off? It's cold.
Sorry, but we might disturb everyone in the dorms.
Why do you look like you have cleaning equipment? Or is that because that's your weapon at the moment?
It'll be quick. I was just hoping... Would you have a practice match with me? Right here, right now.
Ah.
It's just, now we're going up against that thing that lived inside of you, right?
So if I can kick your ass, then I can kick Death's ass.
I thought if we sparred, I could get an idea of how well I would do against it.
Do you know what a level gap is?
I trained in secret for a long time, so I could avenge my mom's death. That was the only time I could forget the pain. When I was alone, swinging my spear. But I've changed since then. I want to use this power to help me live my own life. I'd promised that I'd see this through to the end. I have to make good on that. Anyway, I want you to see me the way I am now, Senpai. Of course, I don't want us to actually get hurt, so I'll be using this. And this one's for you.
Please go easy on me. Oh, that is an entire bat.
Thank you for this. Now then, please, take this seriously. Otherwise, there's no point. Hiya! I never noticed you could see the stars so clearly up here. You were just as strong as I thought, Senpai. I had no chance. At least, now I know where I stand compared to you.
Yeah. Way down. You satisfied?
Yes, I gave it my all. Although, it is still frustrating to see such a difference in our skills. I don't know what decision you'll make in the end. But as long as there's time, I won't stop training. So would you mind if I challenged you again sometime?
You're 10 years too early. Jesus. Yeah, anytime. Not too often.
Thank you. I'll get closer to beating you. Just wait. I really like it here. I've made so many memories since coming to this dorm. Both fun and difficult ones. But I feel like living means carrying it all with you and moving forward.
Not to mention the 4 entire people we've seen die in the last 2 months.
I used to think I didn't have a place to call home.
3 months.
But I realized that's not something you get from someone else. Home, my real home, is the place that helps me move forward. That's why I believe fighting to come back here is what Aragaki-san would have wanted. I've learned that everyone at the dorm has their own reasons for staying. And that means I need to do my best, too. I never would have figured that out if I didn't have you all behind me. I like being on the rooftop at night, but maybe it's too cold to be out here in December. Can we talk some more inside? I'd like to go over today's battle before I forget. Oh, and while we're at it, you should say hi to Hamburger, too. Maybe it's because it's winter, but his fur's gotten so fluffy and cute.
Ah yes, your hamster that only exists in these linked episodes. After chatting with Amada in his room, I headed back to mine. I was inspired by how honest he was with his feelings. I got 3 SP. Sure. Today is the last day of the semester. The last day of the second semester. So much has happened this semester. Anyway, I better get to school. I can hear people talking.
Morning!
It's cold today, but at least winter vacation starts tomorrow. What kind of volume level are you feeling like today, girlie? Moderate? What are you gonna do with your New Year's allowance?
No way.
Ha! Ha! I didn't get mine yet! But I want to buy a grab bag! I'm aiming for one with a purse!
Yep.
Ooh, me too. Hey, do you want to start waiting in line today? We could bring a Kotatsu, some earplugs. The first bell is rung.
Hey, what's up?
Winter break starts tomorrow. I'm sure most of you are just going to sleep in on New Year's instead of actually doing anything. You should start the year by doing more for your parents. Don't pass out in your Kotatsu staying up late, okay? Speaking of Kotatsu, I'm reminded of a passage from a famous novel. The Shutters of the East Window. Oh wait, that was a futon. I'm feeling sleepy. Nah, we're not gonna go sleep on Maya. Alright, that's enough out of you, smart mouths. A futon is practically the same thing as a Kotatsu. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Look, all my point was, if you're not careful when you sleep in a Kotatsu, you can end up burned, okay? Now that's the end of it. I force myself to stay awake and listen to the bullshit. After school. Winter break begins tomorrow. Hey. Nah. I should get to enjoy winter break after the roughest semester of my life. Instead, we got a freaking impossible decision to make. This sucks. All those people who hooked up during Christmas are just fooling themselves. The relationships won't last, man. They treat each other like accessories. And I'm glad I didn't hook up with anyone around then. Hi, Mr. Jealous! My plan called Give Kirijo-san a present didn't work. Sure it did. For me. Which makes sense if you think about it. I mean, Kirijo-senpai lives in a dorm, right? The security there must be pretty tight. I went up to the front door, but I couldn't get in. Now that Christmas is over, all the stores are closing and all the lights have been taken down. Usually there's a post-Christmas sale war, but it feels weird. Hey. Speaking of which, we are maxing our social link. The first party member to get a maxed social link. Nice. Not today, Maiko. I'm not sure how to express these feelings of mine. All I know is that you're responsible for making me this way. If you have the time, could you come see me? That is extremely Edgeworth coded. Because of you, I am burdened with unnecessary feelings. I don't give a shit about the new year or anything, man. Some of those guys go up Mount Fuji out of habit, but I never did that, and hell if I ever will. Some guys like to plan this stuff in advance. I don't even own a calendar, man. When we want to do something, we do it. That's our holiday. You gotta be free, dude. Nothing to say for Christmas for these two. No. It's that time of year. There's nothing but reruns on TV. But reruns aren't so bad, man. They make you nostalgic for your younger days, you know? Last forever. Da da da. Da 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 da. And Yukari also needs a few more points. I guess that's why we max Mitsuru. Because the other two aren't even eligible. better than this douchebag. I really wish I never had to speak to him. Good night, Rob. You're about to miss out on the love scene. Actually, I don't know if this game does that, but usually the rank 10 of a romance route ends with a cut to black and a suggestive statement about spending a long while together. It depends on whether this scene is going to take place in her room or not, I guess. Oh, Yuki. Is anything wrong? If not, then maybe we could... I feel as if we could grow closer. Let's go!
I see.
Okay. So, where should we go? How about my room? There's something I'd like to give you.
I know what you want to say.
God damn, you're rich!
Our maid staff assisted with the furnishings. I recognize it's a bit beyond standard for a dorm room.
Yeah.
It's almost like a second lounge, isn't it? Yukari says that to me all the time. Oh, I almost forgot.
Yeah, they do look like really bad seats.
Here, I want you to have this.
These are seats that were built to look good, not to sit on. A key to her motorcycle?
It's the key to my motorcycle.
That is what I said?
I'm not going to run from my future anymore. Rather, there's no longer any need to. I don't have to think of my motorcycle as a means of escaping my feelings, though I do regret that I won't be riding it as often anymore. I'd rather ride with you. Of course, you'll have to sit on the back until you get your license.
Deal.
When this is all over, I'll teach you how to ride yourself.
And I'll teach you how to ride me.
I'll be looking forward to it.
I'll give it a try. I'm fine with the back. No, look, as funny as this is, I do think we will be mature in this moment. I'll give it a try.
Please do, but remember to be careful. It's still a bit embarrassing to call you by your first name.
You told me you loved me last time. Like, I think we can get past this.
But when we're alone, no one else can hear me. Your name is more than just a name to me. It's something special.
Also, it's extremely funny to focus on that in particular because the first name is customized, which means that the voice actors aren't allowed to ever use it.
If I were in danger, it would be my last desperate call for help.
And nobody would hear it because you can't say it out loud.
Right. So, I want to be with you tonight.
See? Like, your name is in the sentence? Like, I've used the canon name. The canon name for the character is Makoto Yuki. Or at least one of them. But the commonly accepted canon name. But, yeah, because they let you name the character, the name is always blanked out.
Will you stay with me?
Sure, but we're gonna have to be damn careful about how we exit this dorm room in the morning because you know Yukari gonna talk. At least Aigis isn't here. I think if Aigis was here, it would be worse. Mitsuru has professed her love to me and seems to want mine in return.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured.
Sure has.
The innermost power of the Empress Arcana hath been set free.
Sure has.
we now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Empress within thyself.
Or the ultimate form of thyself within the Empress. Anyway, The Empress Social Link has reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Alilat, the ancient goddess.
This really is embarrassing.
I shared a special evening with Mitsuru. That's different wording. How it was classically was you spend a long while with. Now that, like, it's a joke, like the long-running joke, but I do think that the mature way to look at the scenes like this is that it really would depend from character to character how involved that kind of night was. Like, I don't think if you were romancing, for example, Chihiro, that it would be the whole 9 yards, the whole 9 inches on on the first night, right? Like, that doesn't sound right. Mitsuru, I don't know. Probably not either. Some characters in other games, say, yeah, no, absolutely. But I don't know about everybody. Koromaru, what's up, Koromaru? The second term is over, and only 5 days remain until New Year's Eve. To be completely honest, I'm still nervous. However, I am no longer uncertain.
I suppose.
I have made up my mind beyond the shadow of a doubt. I will fight until the very end. Oh, right, we still have our evening slot. That's kind of weird. That social link was very much written as the nighttime, not the daytime. I see why, because it would break the flow if they took a time slot away from you. I guess we do whatever we do now, and then after that we go back to Mitsuru's room. And we just have to imagine that, but... Well, Christmas is over now. All that's left is New Year's Eve. How much does Persona 4 Arena count for canon? I don't know, I haven't played it. I would assume that Persona 4 Arena is set after Persona 4 and Persona 3, so... The fact is, I don't know how this game ends. So... Nor would I like to find out too early. But, like, there's no canon romance in any of the games, for example. So I assume that the spin-offs don't acknowledge them. Since you're always given, like in this game you got 5, there's usually a mixture of most, if not all, of the women in the player party, as well as a couple of side characters who are themselves social links, like in this case. You got these 3 girls right here, and then there's 2 other options that are not in the player party. All that's left is New Year's Eve. Have you made your decision? For the last time, yes! Oh, good. I feel much calmer now. Do you? Compared to when we first learned of the coming events. It must be because I just got late, because now I'm certain of the choice I wish to make. Brand goods were stolen. The crowd was so large that there are no suspects or witnesses yet. However, the majority of the consumers were women buying Christmas gifts, so... Kids in my class are all excited for winter break, but none of them realize what's going to happen. They don't know what kind of decision we have to make. So does Persona 4 Arena just combine both games? Because I know it predates 5, so it doesn't have 5 in it. But I guess it's called 4 because 4 was the current at the time. But they just used 2 casts because they were both popular. When is this again? The 9th? Yeah. What do I do right now? Tanaka is available. Mutatsu isn't because we finished him. Is it Tanaka? I would assume, based on how we tend to do things now. What are we with him? Are we maxing him? We're not. We've got 2 more. 8, 5, 8, 8, 6, 9, 8, 9, 9, 9. So Hayase is catching up on Hiraga, but these 2 are the only stragglers. Everyone else is 8 minutes. You got a few to get to 9 still. I'm following a guide on when to do certain events, or when to do every event basically, because there's only a limited amount of time slots, so I find it easier to let somebody who's already figured it out tell me a workable order that doesn't result in you losing anything. And by I'm following a guide, I mean Guanbush has a guide and tells me, because I don't actually have it open. But anyway, because yeah, if you don't do that, as like I did with 4 when I played it, you will just miss some stuff if you go by vibes. Hello, man who can't get groovy. How are you? Christmas was great! I bought a leftover cake on the 25th and I just stuffed myself at home in the dark. I didn't even use any utensils. Some Christmas, huh? Isn't this town weird? It's all dirty and messy. I'm really sensitive to it. I can't concentrate anymore. It's nothing on my rhythm. Well, if you can't get groovy either, I know a man you could meet. But he does eat cake on his own in a disgusting way. Da-da-da-da-da. You sure come by a lot, Yuki. I must be doing something right then. But I suppose that means the value of a life lesson depends on the learner. Well, this one will be free of charge. Excellent. I've been waiting for... Oh, never mind. That's not important.
The other day, a woman came to my office asking for a donation. Quite the looker, I might add. In fact, she was very much my type. But no matter how attractive she was, I was repulsed by her dedication to charity work.
Are you going to donate? You're not gonna donate? Oh, come on. This is one of the bullshit ones. Which one's points out of fucking... 1, okay.
Of course not. I hate the very word. Why should I have to give my hard-earned money to a bunch of freeloaders?
Hang on, there's a Tim Minchin song that encapsulates this attitude. Here.
Fuck the poor. I'm not pretending anymore that I really give 2 shits about some kids in Bangalore. I'm more interested in footy than seeing the Solomons rebuilt. But I'll give you $50 to take away my guilt. I'll give you $50.
Fuck the poor, it's called. Although in that case he does in fact donate a little bit, but that's only to make people go away. Tanaka's the advanced level.
I pulled myself up out of squalor to get where I am today. I wanted to get back at the ones who used to laugh at me.
Good news is he can definitely afford all the therapy he needs.
That's what I always dreamed of, anyway. But, to tell you the truth, now I have too much money.
Get fucked.
Profits are booming. I'm so busy, I don't have time to spend a yen of it. Maybe I should train someone to take my place. I could teach them my business philosophy and management techniques. It'd be a carbon copy of me. It would probably cost me a fortune, but if it works, then it's easy living. How would you feel about being adopted? Only joking. People would get funny ideas if I took in a child as old as you.
Yeah, best to indoctrinate a 5-year-old, yeah? President Tanaka looks selfish on the surface, but he seems to care about me deep down. That is a wild read.
Donate for the sake of the less fortunate, huh?
It's getting late. I'll go back to the dorm. Winter vacation begins today. Yeah, but it's a Sunday anyway. There's no different.
Huh? Junpei-kun?
Ah, hey Fuka.
I'm doing my weekly ritual of sitting here and wishing Chidori wasn't fucking dead.
What brings you here?
I'm doing my weekly ritual of sitting here and wishing Chidori wasn't fucking dead.
Nothing really. I've been coming here a bunch lately.
Is that sketchbook?
Yeah, it's Chidori's. I really wish she wasn't fucking dead.
Oh, yeah. This is where Chidori and I first met. What are you doing here, Fuka?
Oh, I went home for a bit. I've been going back a lot recently.
Oh yeah, you have parents.
Oh yeah?
You have parents?
You know, you've really changed, Fuka.
Not as much as literally everyone else.
You're a totally different person from when you first showed up.
I am?
Honestly, you were kind of a wimp before. But now, you're something else. I can't even describe it.
You've changed too, Junpei-kun.
Yuka-tan said the exact same thing, but I just don't see it myself. I mean, just the other day I was freaking out and throwing all that blame around. I'm a real piece of work, aren't I?
That's not true.
Man, I was so damn scared. I just couldn't keep my shit together.
I know.
I hate to admit it, but even now, I can't help being scared.
You're only scared because you're choosing not to run away. We all feel that way. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Fuka.
That's why I want to protect everyone. After all, the Dark Hour is horrifying to think about, isn't it? But our persona's awakened, and we're here now. The future hasn't been written in stone yet, and I want to be true to myself.
True to yourself. You're really something, Fuka. Let's fight together.
It's the two apathy zombies standing just on the other side of the little garden. Like, Jesus.
Okay.
I know my head's in front of one of them, but they look fucked. It's almost time for the home shopping show, and my rooftop crops.
It's amazing!
Hello, everyone! Welcome to the Home Shopping Show, Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. I'm your host, Tanaka, with a live presentation of my amazing commodities. We'll show you great products at unbeatable prices, so don't touch that dial because you won't want to miss these. Today we're introducing the New Year's Gemstone Campaign. This is our last deal of the year, mostly because there isn't any year left, and it's a total steal. We've got loads of gemstones carefully curated for you. First up, we have this lovely ruby. 2 of these fiery red gemstones, actually, just for you. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's more. We'll throw in this opal, too. Guess how many? 5, which is why I didn't pluralize it for some reason. All of this for just 100,000 yen. But hey, we'll drop it down to 99. This is a special limited product available today only. You heard right, today only. Rubies are endgame equipment and must be farmed otherwise. Well, alright then, buy that.
Thanks, kid.
That's it for this year's special deliveries. See you next year. That's it for today. We're all sold out. Sorry, folks.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next Sunday. Same time, same channel, but a new year. What a motherfucking wanker. I don't know why I hang out with him. Da 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 da. At least there's only one more rank up until we get rid of him. We're using him for power. In that sense, he should respect it. Golden tomato. When I think about my grandfather and what he did, I get so angry. If it wasn't for him, everything would be okay right now. I know it's not good to dwell on the past, but...
Yo.
It's finally winter vacation. Wonder what we'll be doing once it's over. Whatever it is, I hope you don't regret it. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, Episode 45, Hot Cocoa of Victory. Find the demon robot's opening and defeat it. On to today's news. We'll be going over by 15 minutes today to review ways of preventing apathy syndrome with famous... It's not even a good song, you just get used to the lyrics. This will last forever. That is the wrong side. Don't know why I went there. Is it Suamitsu, Funkichi, or Hayase? I don't know, it is Hayase. That makes sense, I guess, 'cause he has the most left.
Yeah.
Now, though, he's gonna be even with Hiraga. That's interesting. Oh, Yuki. I've actually got some shopping to do. Want to tag along? My little bro's been begging me to pick up some new tunes for him. I don't know much about music. I could really use your help. The first 3 choices do not matter for points. I'm glad you specified that so I don't have to ask 3 times for no reason. Ah, great. There's a music store in Paulownia Mall, right? You mind going ahead? I'm gonna finish working out first. Shouldn't take long. I've been waiting for a while, but Hayase still isn't here. Let's see. Oh, of course. Yeah, these ones never... If the person's not there, you can't get points. I will wait a bit longer. Still no Hayase. Guess I'll kill some time. Still no Hayase. I don't know what to do. But I'll just wait for you.
Sorry, but I don't think I can make it today.
Boy, you sure took a while to say that. Well, what happened? Don't worry, it's okay. Probably the latter. That's the more reassuring one. Unless he wants us to ask. But Hayase seems like the kind of guy that needs reassurance.
I just feel bad since I'm the one who wanted to hang out.
And you should, but we're being nice so that you like me more.
But actually, my mom fainted.
You know what? Never mind. It is completely okay. Holy fuck.
I'm at the hospital right now. They said it's exhaustion, since she works from morning till night. Damn it! It's all my fault. And my mom, she's trying to leave. She says we can't afford the medical bills. God damn it! Why can't I do anything? I'm useless. I'm just another one of her problems. I'm sorry about all that. I don't want to be a problem for you too. But I'm glad you were the one to hear me out. Talking about this kind of helped.
Hayase's going through it. He opened up to me about it, and I feel like we're closer now. Ooh, long distance rank up.
I gotta get back to her room, so let's talk later, okay?
It's getting late. Have you seen my mate?
Welcome back.
How was your day? Only 4 more days until New Year's Eve. I was really worried for a while and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I even thought my fear might completely overtake me and I wouldn't be able to decide anything.
No.
But I was wrong. I actually feel strong.
Okay.
Because everyone is with me.
You know,
I read that fear is an emotional response that triggers us to flee from danger. But nothing will change if we keep running away from the things we're scared of. We all have to face our fears, so that we can find a way to survive. Yuki-kun, I've made up my mind.
Let me face my fears.
Get a load of this.
Chidori gave up her own life, so that I could live. That's why I can't take this lying down. Like hell, I'm fine with forgetting her. I'd rather die than forget. Well, that's good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, where is Mitsuru? The news is on right now and it's boring. She wants to read a book. Well, sorry, I cannot, because I have a dog to walk. Unless Guanbush says otherwise. Junpei can come tonight.
Holy crap, it's cold out here. Hey, Koromaru, mind lending me your fur coat? So, you make up your mind yet?
Oh my fucking god, stop asking me!
You don't have to tell me now. Just saying, the day's getting close.
And it's the same people! Like everyone's asking me twice each!
So, I talked with Fuka earlier today.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't there, but I witnessed it magically.
She's pretty tough. Or I guess she got tougher over this past year, huh? Talking to her was like that last little shove I needed.
I can shove you.
Girls are tough. And that's no joke. You saying you're tough too? Don't worry, dude. Everyone knows you're one tough pup.
Koromaru ran away when Junpei asked for a fur coat.
Huh? You've got something weird again, don't you? Let me see here. Oh, this is... Yeah, I got no idea. Dude, catch! All right, let's get our butts warmed up again. To the dorm!
Da 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 da. Sumitsu and Maiko, is that it? Good lord. One of them's better than the other, but good lord. Maiko, oh good.
My schoolmates are probably all enjoying their vacation. Probably sitting by the fire, drinking hot chocolate. I wish we could do that.
Hey!
Doesn't everyone seem a little different lately? It's like they've all come to a realization or something.
You think so?
You can tell? You can't tell? I feel like it's pretty obvious. Then again, I can't tell what you're thinking, or if you've made your decision or not. Only 3 days left. It's not like my fear's up and disappeared, but for some reason I feel at ease. I think it's because everyone is standing here with me.
Behind the Christmas smiles is a hard-fought battle. Today, the lights in this toy store that have been on for 50 years have gone dark. That concludes our special report. Coming up next, the news.
Yes? What is
Don't
it?
worry about Igus. She is currently being treated with the utmost care. I wouldn't accept anything less from a valuable teammate.
Is she gonna come back in time for Tartarus? I'm starting to doubt it. Da 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 ba da 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 da. Do 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 do. Never think back again. This will last forever. Hang out with Maiko. Da 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 da.
Oh, there you are.
You have today off, right? I have preem school right now. But I'm not going. Will you play with me? So, today...
Hey, I know. Let's get some takoyaki.
I'm gonna use some of your money.
Oh, I think I know now. I'm gonna go with Mom.
But she's a bitch.
She can't cook or clean or do anything on her own.
That ain't your problem. You're 7.
So I'm gonna be there to help her.
Wow, that's the beginning of the most toxic parent-child relationship I've ever heard of. That's not true, there's way worse. But, like, it's a bad one.
I think Dad's gonna be okay by himself. He can get along fine without me. So, Mom and I are gonna move away soon. Hey, even if I'm gone, we'll still be friends, right?
In keeping with the Maiko social link so far, I fully expect there's an option to just tell her no here. Why are we allowed to be so much meaner to this child than every other social link? Every other social link, the worst we can be is a little bit neutral sometimes. But with this kid, and only with this kid, we can just be a piece of douche every time, at least once without fail. Friends forever.
Friends forever. Ever and ever and ever, okay?
We'll be friends forever. We're gonna be friends forever. We will always be true. Friends forever. We're gonna be friends forever. I'll always be there for you. Speaking of Scrubs, that's come back apparently. I don't know why. Everybody's like in their 50s minimum. If you don't know why I just said speaking of Scrubs, that's because the song I just did was from Scrubs. But anyway, I don't know if it's any good. I don't expect it to be any good. It's not just games. We are in the solid nostalgia era of let's bring everything back. Don't make new things. Just make old things again. Even if the actors are barely stringing a sentence together. It's not like the Scrubs cast aren't that old. It's not like Star Trek Picard where it's just drag the 80-year-old through 3 seasons of television, but it's still fun. Actually, the really old guy's the only one that isn't back. Probably because he's really old.
You can't forget about me. Never, ever. Okay?
Which is funny, because there was some, like, controversy. I haven't seen these new Scrubs episodes, but, like, the character I mean, Dr. Kelso, was in his 60s 20 years ago when the show aired. So the actor's like 85 now, and he's alive, but he did not sign on to the show, and they've apparently said, oh, we do want to bring him back in some way if he's able to do it. We just couldn't fit it into this season concept that we had. But apparently the first episode, there is a wing of the hospital that is named after the character. And it is not a memorial wing, it is just it's a wing named after him because his character was the chief of medicine at the hospital. You don't have to be dead to be commemorated as a retired head of the building, right? But a lot of people heard about the plot point and were like, oh, what? They killed him off? But the actor's not even dead. And like, no, that's not what they did. So, you know, off to a rockin' good start. Anyway, Maiko. Maiko, you will be quickly replaced with a much better child in 4. Yeah, maybe that's why we can be so mean to her in the social link, because she's like, we have Nanako at home. Except Nanako, we actually did have her at home. That was part of her character, was that she was at home. So, Maiko seems very fond of me. I feel like we're growing closer.
I gotta get ready to move. So I have to go home now.
I think the funniest thing about Star Trek Picard is that there's a bit in season 3 when Worf, who is in that show done up with white hair, old man makeup. The actor isn't as old as Patrick Stewart, but Worf looks way old. Falls asleep on the bridge of the Enterprise. That's a Simpsons joke. That's literally what the Simpsons were doing in the 90s when they had the Star Trek 16 So Very Tired, and they had the original series cast in their 90s in like a haha, they never stopped making the movies joke.
See you later, okay?
With a mum like Maiko's, you don't think she's gonna make it to adulthood? That is a dark thought, Demon Dragon. Maiko was fictional. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Welcome back.
How was your day? There are just 3 more days until New Year's Eve. Have you decided what you're going to say to Ryoji?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to get fucked after I tell you to get fucked for asking me every day.
But I haven't asked you every...
No, but someone has! Compare notes! Especially when I've answered every single time with yes. I've made my decision. I understand asking me all the time if I keep saying, I don't know yet. But I haven't said that once. I made the decision 2 seconds after he offered it. I'm going to do the bad idea, then I'm going to reload, and I'm going to do the good idea, and we're going to get on with our lives. Well, in a manner of speaking. But I just want to get it through their heads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who's missing? Junpei. Junpei, are you reading a book? Junpei's reading a book. Nobody has anything for me today. No social link either. No Tanaka. We've finished the achievement for earning money at work. Is it the computer? Can't think of anything else. Still got Pickup Line Master and Sengoku Chronicles. And the dating site notes. Actually, yeah, we could do the dating site notes for Furuka and Yukari. Tonight is Sengoku Chronicle. Oh. My courage won't get any higher. So this is a literal waste. It seems I can experience the Sengoku period through the eyes of a warlord. A cuckoo bird chose from you. Guess I'll be seeing the life of Lord Penis Hat himself! Tokugawa Ieyasu. Again, a reminder, the reason why I call him Lord Penis Hat. Why the fuck is Windows loading? Don't do that. Is because of this. It is the penisiest hat that ever penised. And even has a pair of weirdly spiky balls. Anyway. I finished experiencing the eventful life of Lord Penis Hat. I feel inspired by the man who unified the country amidst an age of turmoil while wearing the dumbest hat. It's gotten late. I should get back to my room. Days. When are we doing Tars? Today or tomorrow? It's gotta be one of them. Or is it on the 31st? Tomorrow night. Okay. So we got 2 social link days left. 3 if there's Tanaka tonight, but I don't know what to do. Wanna go ahead. Free to do whatever, I'm chilling on my bed. We've only got Bunkichi and Sumitsu today. Jeez. Is it the happy little old people or the world's worst social link? It's Bunkichi. Thank fuck. But, you know, I mean, I kind of want it to be Sumitsu because that would get him over with. But we haven't hung out with Bunkichi and his wife in a while, so let's do it. Also, I haven't diverted from the guide now up to this point, so weird to do it at the end of December. So there's definitely a January. Now that I'm here, there's definitely a full January. Or at least a partial January, because we need... Presuming we get... We'll get Tanaka done outside of it, but like... How many days do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Nope, not 11, that one's not 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We need 16 more days of day social links. We've got 2 of them now, so we need 14 days. Yeah, we need a January. We haven't even started Judgment. That will be a plot one, so I don't count that. Judgment is always a plot one. It is always spammed at the end of the game.
Now my dad says all that weird stuff too. He's right there with my mom saying the end is coming. I don't want to go home.
Some people have started to pick up on the apocalyptic vibes. Strange.
Oh my, dear, there's a mistake there. That's not how you write, Gekko-kun.
I know. I hardly ever write it, so I just forgot how it looked for a second.
I feel a little bad for all the people who've been campaigning to save the tree.
Oh! Speak of the devil!
Tanaka?
I'm writing a letter. Something I haven't done in ages. I'm used to the keyboard doing all the work for me. What, is that surprising? I'm actually quite the net surfer, you know?
Why a letter? What does the letter say?
Jump around, jump around, jump around now, jump around, jump around, jump around now. Jump around, jump around, jump around now, jump around, jump around, jump around now.
Oh, no, don't look. Oh, I'm shy.
We'll tell you when the time is right.
Ah.
Are you curious about the letter? Excited, perhaps? Even exhilarated?
Excited. Exhilarated. Does he like one of these more than the other? No. Excited then.
We are too. Your enthusiasm is contagious, you know. Just talking with you is enough to make our hearts race. Just look at my wife. She's as giddy as a schoolgirl.
You seem to trust me deeply, but not deep enough. This is only rank 9.
That said, I hope we can wrap up the matter before your next visit.
Well, that was cryptic and short, but whatever. That was definitely a padding rank up. They just didn't have enough story for them. Rubies and opals, and that's it. Oh my.
Welcome back.
Sup, dude? Day after tomorrow's the big day. Make up your mind yet? I made up mine, by the way. It kind of took me a while to get there, though. Well, you should make your choice soon if you haven't. Don't change your mind at the last minute. These guys are driving me insane. I'm being driven legitimately insane. I'm gonna end the world just to shut them up. A survey of the year's most popular news topics put apathy syndrome as the #1 subject. Tanaka! Very good. La da 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 Tanaka. Da 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 da.
Oh, it's you!
Okay. I do have something of a life lesson in mind, though it might not necessarily apply to you. Still interested? It'll be 100% free. Then let's not tarry any longer. The clock's ticking. Pay attention now.
I've decided to make a donation.
What?
They're raising money to help orphans in foreign countries. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart.
I'd never accuse you of that.
Investment.
It's interesting how he's actively morally offended by charity. I don't, when I say morally, I don't mean in that, like, I'm using the term moral to describe personal codes and beliefs, not standard morality. It's like he is genuinely in a headspace where he considers it to be bad behavior to be generous. And it's good. He's a well-written character because there are capitalists who absolutely do think this way. They're like, you, not only do you not deserve to be helped if you are the less fortunate, but it is actively shameful for the winners to engage in that sort of behavior. Like, it's embarrassing, it's gross, you shouldn't do it, it is wrong. They genuinely believe that. The same way that we believe in the opposite. The same way we're like, you know, if you have excess and you see people suffering, it is wrong to ignore that. It is, the only answer is to use your excess to help. They genuinely believe the exact opposite. So it is a good thing that this character exists because he cuts that to the quick really, really well. He's not, quote-unquote, sniveling evil in his mind. Everything that he does suits what he thinks is what he thinks is the correct way to live.
Children who learn to cope with adversity are more likely to become rich and famous, like me. I'm thinking of donating 10 million yen. Not a corporate donation, but a private one. When I told them over the phone, they sent me this.
President Tanaka handed me a piece of paper. It looks like a thank you letter from the charity group.
I received it the very next day. Guess I can't back out now. 10 million yen is nothing to me, though. Once those children grow up and become successful, I'll introduce myself to them. I'll say, I'm the one who made all this possible. Then I'll be well taken care of in my old age. If it wasn't for our conversations, I probably wouldn't have considered this. By talking to you, I seem to have developed an interest in watching others mature. I thank you for that. Actually, I should be thanking myself for so wisely taking note of this.
Beneath his selfish demeanor, I can tell he really appreciates me. I feel like I fully understand him now. He belongs in jail.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Devil Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Devil within thyself.
That's fine. You do like how the social link is framed with the protagonist coming to understand Tanaka as opposed to forming a personal connection with him? Huh, yeah. The Devil's social link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness. Sorry, Beelzebub, the Prince of Demons.
You can keep that letter. 10 million yen. I worked myself to the bone for that money. And all I have to show for it is that piece of paper. But it's not a bad feeling. I'll be going now. The paparazzi could be anywhere. If any one of them were to find out, my brilliant plan would be ruined.
Of course.
Oh, by the way, about that exclusive modeling contract.
It was a lie.
I've decided to pass on that deal. Rather, it's your fault for sending me mixed messages. Anyway, quit associating with shady middle-aged men like me, and find what truly makes you happy.
Hang on, I need to send a screenshot of this one to, Eddie. For reasons I won't explain. Though she did once say to me that her ideal man was a 50-plus alcoholic. So, you know...
Bye forever.
It's getting late. I'll go back to the dorm. Well, we've completely finished nighttime social links. Ain't that nice?
Hey, it's me.
Swear to fucking God, if you ask me if I've made my decision, I am going to punt you through my door.
You got a sec?
Yeah. What is it?
Morning. I've got good news. Aigis is coming back today.
Oh, that's why we're going to Tartarus. Tartarus tonight.
Mitsuru-senpai said her injuries are all healed up. We're meeting in the lounge tonight. Don't forget, okay? See ya.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Nothing good on. Holy shit, we run fast in a small space. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Who is it today?
Salut.
Have you heard? I guess we'll be back tonight.
I have heard. I was accosted with it in the morning. When Kichi is gonna need points, that's shit. Maiko's good to go though. Hayase and Sumitsu. Did we get drinks this week? We did. I did it pretty quietly, but we did. Da da dum da 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 da. Out of stock. Da 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 dee da da. Who is it for today? Let me do today's and get through the Aigis comes back cutscene and then stop. Well, I'll get my fortune, but we'll stop before we go to tournaments. Hayase again. That makes sense. Forever. Nine, 6, 9, 6, 8.
Hey.
Wish I could grab a bite with you, but I can't today. I actually need to talk to you. Do you mind joining me?
My bad.
Thanks. Let's head somewhere else. Maybe the shrine?
Thanks for coming all the way here for this.
What did you want? It's no problem at all.
Glad to hear that. I wanted someplace quiet to talk. I just came from the hospital. After this, I have to pick my sister up from preschool, go shopping, cook dinner, do laundry. There's still so much I have to do.
Stop whining and do it! Sounds pretty rough.
It sure is. But I can handle it. My mom had to do all this every single day. Remember how I told you I had a chance to win that scholarship? Turns out I can't practice anymore. I just don't have the time for it. Besides, even with the scholarship, we still can't afford college. I mean, we don't even have enough to survive. We already lost Dad, and now Mom can't work. It's up to me to earn a living. I have no choice but to give up track. Why'd you have to die, Dad?
This isn't your fault. I'm not gonna say do something about it.
I wish I could have taken you on one last time.
Okay, that one didn't ding. I may have fucked up.
I just wanted to run one more time. One last run at some big event. Just one more time.
Good, I didn't fuck up.
Is this really how it ends for me?
You have to accept it, don't give up yet. Ah, that one's less super obvious, but it's probably number 2. The other one, the other option always seemed douchey. Yeah.
You're right. I've come too far to give up now. I'm gonna compete. Even if it's my last time, I want to win. I've dedicated most of my life to track and field.
That sounds horrendous, but good for you.
It's time to put everything I've learned to the ultimate test. I'm glad we could talk. Everything feels a lot clearer now. Because of you, I have something to aim for. Thanks, man.
I helped Hayase figure himself out. I feel like we're getting closer.
Oh, crap. My sister's probably waiting for me. See ya.
parted ways with Hayase and went back to the dorm.
I've returned, everyone. Sorry to have worried you all.
Man, it's good to see you. It's been a whole month, you know? I was getting nervous.
Me too. I was afraid I wouldn't see you again.
I'm just a machine. I can always be rebuilt. Even if I'm completely destroyed, my programming data would still exist.
Don't death flag yourself.
Come on, don't talk about yourself like that.
I was told she'd need another week for a complete recovery, but I had the work expedited.
So you mean they cut corners and she's not properly finished?
Tomorrow is New Year's Eve.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Mitsuru-san visited me while I was at the lab. I heard what happened. You've all been through so much. Have you been well? Well, given the circumstances, I'd assume not.
I've been okay.
Really? That's a relief to hear. 10 years ago, what I did to you was...
You had no choice.
But if I hadn't done what I did to you, you wouldn't be suffering like this. As for what Ryoji-kun said, have you already made your decision?
I'll give you a pass, you did just get home. Yes, I have. For the 9th time? Yes, I have!
I have a favor to ask. Tomorrow, when Ryoji-kun comes back, please, kill him.
Everybody else is like, nah, someone has to be wrong.
I can't bear to see you all suffer like this. If you're in this much pain, I beg you, choose to surrender your memories. Even if it means forgetting everything and everyone.
I guess, what are you talking about?
Yeah, seriously. This is not like you.
What is it, I guess?
Why? Why did I come back here? My duty is to protect people from shadows. But now, it's clear that I can't defeat them. What am I even doing here? No matter how hard I try, I can't even shed a tear for you.
I guess.
Why do you try to fight when you know it's hopeless? Why risk everything when it will only lead to suffering? You're all just throwing away your lives. I don't understand.
We're not throwing away our lives. In fact, our eyes are set on the future. Isn't that right?
Right.
I don't understand. Perhaps it's because I lack a life of my own.
It's got nothing to do with having a life.
I'm a machine created to protect humans from shadows. But I can't carry out that duty with the power I have. So what is my purpose now? I just don't know. And no one can give me an answer.
Well, yeah, you don't have the answers. The meaning of life or death isn't something someone else can just teach you.
But I heard there was a film called The Meaning of Life. By some Monty Python fellow. Does that not provide the answer?
Making your own decisions is hard, no matter who you are. No choice is perfect, you know? But as long as we're alive, we gotta do something. When you see someone going through the same thing you're going through, you just want to help them. That's how we plan on getting through this. Maybe that wasn't the best explanation, but that's the idea.
Ah, you did pretty well, Junpei.
That's the idea?
When I saw you collapse, I realized something. I want to protect you, I guess. I don't want to forget about you.
Fuka-san.
There are times when you'll lose sight of your purpose and you'll have to search for it. But if you can't find it again, then what you need is to seek out a new purpose. I'm not really one to talk, but I feel like I've learned something important this year. To truly live is to be willing to change. And we have to make those choices for ourselves.
Do you think I'll be able to change too?
You have changed so much. Haven't you noticed? You've even started speaking like a real human.
I understand what my purpose is now. I'm a machine with the directive to live, and the one issuing this new command is me.
As it should be.
I'll stare fear in the face and choose to live. This is the promise I've made to myself. I'm not sure how I'll do it, but perhaps that's a part of living too.
Yeah, it sure is.
The resolution in Aigis' heart has awakened a new persona. Palladion has given rise to Athena. Where's this? A newfound strength awakened all teammates' ultimate personas. Maximum firepower, severe pierce damage to one foe, ignoring resistances.
Will you allow me to join you in this fight?
You kidding? Of course. You've always been one of us.
Thank you. From now on, I stand with all of you, no matter what happens.
Yeah!
I suppose.
Now I know why I'm here. My destination lies in the decision we make. Let's choose wisely.
By the way...
They said Aigis was coming back because she was all fixed up. But I have a feeling it wasn't just a regular repair job. I believe she's come back to us as a whole new person.
Hey!
It finally feels like the team is complete with Aigis back. But she's changed so much, don't you think? She seems so human now. I probably shouldn't treat her like a robot anymore, huh?
Wow!
How mysterious. She used to be so formal, but now Aigis-san is no different from the rest of us.
Hey!
Hey, did something happen to Ai-chan when she was getting repaired? She seems so different. It's almost like she's human. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I still reckon she is. Like, I don't think she's a completely artificial, fabricated being. Like, I'm assuming that there was some kind of girl who was, like, terminally ill or in some way, like, badly fucked up in an accident or something, and they cyborged her out to save her life, and in doing so, made her a weapon and a servant. And, you know, Kirijo Group, not everything they do is nice.
Salut!
The researchers at the laboratory told me she had developed something akin to emotions. They said she appears more human. That's everybody. Fortune. Only 25% of people went to Tartarus tonight, actually. It's not as common as I would have thought. Because I would have thought it would have been common to wait for Aigis. Tomorrow! The last Tartarus of the year. Shall at least begin. Probably finish on Saturday, though. And then, by the end of this week's streams, I imagine we'll get to the New Year's Eve decision and the bad ending, and then hopefully
turn back around to the continuation. Not the good ending, but the continuation to it. And then we'll get into January and actually get to finish all our social links. That'll be fun. Although we have finished a good half of them. Fairly well.